Galactic Empire, stunned as humanity's fleet arrives for total destruction. In today's advanced exploration of interstellar conflict, we delve into a saga where calculated strategy meets raw determination. The Galactic Empire, a long-standing symbol of authoritarian control and technological dominance, faces an unforeseen reckoning from an unyielding human fleet. In this narrative, we examine in detail a conflict characterized by sophisticated tactics, hard science, and intricate technological interplay that challenges traditional conceptions of power in space warfare. This analysis reaches deep into the operational parameters, protocols, and numeric models that once assured Empire supremacy, now rendered obsolete by humanity's rapid advancements and relentless drive for survival. The Empire, with decades of accumulated expertise, relied heavily on numerical precision, algorithmic command systems, and a rigid chain of command. Yet, as we will explore, these advantages faltered when confronted by a fleet that executed maneuvers beyond predictable statistical outcomes. Our exploration takes you on a journey through battle formations defined by advanced vector calculations and emergent warfare algorithms. Here, the precision of mathematics meets the bold unpredictability of innovative human insight. Whether you are a veteran strategist or an enthusiast of astrophysical combat simulations, this detailed scrutiny offers not just a story, but an accountable analysis of intertwined destinies. At the heart of our analysis lies the formidable Galactic Empire, whose evolution mirrors advanced military doctrines and astronomical technological integration. Established centuries ago, the Empire grew out of a convergence of socio-political ambitions and quantum-level technological breakthroughs. Its foundational structure was built on algorithms designed to optimize resource allocations across vast interstellar territories, where precise calculations dictated both military supply chains and population distributions. Empire leadership not only harnessed data analytics for decision-making, but also integrated artificial intelligence systems that monitored every tactical maneuver. The Empire's structure is complex and hierarchical, with stratified levels of command rigorously enforced by quantum-enhanced surveillance networks. Every officer was trained in the precise mathematics of fleet maneuvers, and key infrastructures were safeguarded by cryptographically secure systems impervious to conventional hacking attempts. In internal chronicles, detailed numerical simulations and real-time strategic planning were common practice. Advanced computer models predicted potential enemy movements by processing billions of data points per minute, effectively reducing uncertainty in battle predictions. Such precision was instrumental in ruling out variables that could lead to unforeseen vulnerabilities, thus establishing uniformity in military strategy. However, these calculated models often assumed a static adversary, one with predictable patterns of behavior. This critical oversight eventually became a crux in the Empire's downfall. As centuries progressed, the Empire's dominance bred complacency, leaving it unprepared for inputs outside its algorithmic norms. These system limitations were soon to be exploited by an emerging threat that embraced adaptive thinking over rigid determinism. Furthermore, the Empire invested billions in propulsion physics and energy storage innovations, securing fleets with modular designs engineered for microsecond precision timing. Their research divisions collaborated with astrophysicists and mathematicians to simulate scenarios using high-performance computing clusters, pushing simulation boundaries. Humanity's fleet emerged from decades of clandestine research, pragmatic engineering, and the relentless pursuit of exploratory excellence. Initially driven by the need to secure our cosmic future, engineers and scientists harnessed cutting-edge propulsion systems, fusion reactors, and metamaterial shielding to create battle-worthy vessels. Such innovations were not merely incremental improvements, but quantum leaps that redefined warfare paradigms and tactical flexibility in space. The fleet's design leveraged advanced computational fluid dynamics and orbital mechanics, ensuring that each ship operated with near-optimal efficiency despite the extreme conditions of interstellar travel. Rigorous simulations, executed on quantum computing arrays, modeled combat scenarios with millions of variables, refining every subsystem's integration. Diversity in engineering philosophies further enriched the fleet's capabilities. With influences spanning from classical mechanics to modern chaos theory, Designers implemented redundant safety protocols and adaptive control systems to mitigate risks during high-velocity engagements. The crew, handpicked for both technical prowess and creative problem-solving, formed a collective versed in both algorithmic strategies and the nuanced unpredictability of human instinct. Strategic planning for the fleet's deployment was underpinned by comprehensive analyses of the Empire's known weaknesses. Data scientists exploited signal intelligence, decrypting vast arrays of information gathered from the Empire's own surveillance networks. Cross-referencing multiple data streams revealed patterns and anomalies that even the Empire's sophisticated models had not considered. The build-up to the fleet's launch was marked by rapid prototyping and iterative testing, driven by an urgency derived from decades of suppression and conflict. Resource allocation was optimized through decentralized decision-making, with various research hubs contributing unique expertise. This polycentric approach not only accelerated development, but also ensured resilience, a system that did not fail if one component was compromised. Further refining the fleet's strategy were collaborative efforts between military tacticians and interdisciplinary researchers who integrated astrophysical data with robotics engineering. Advanced simulation suites predicted not only direct combat scenarios, but also secondary effects such as electromagnetic disruptions and gravitational anomalies. Under the cold vacuum of space, the fleets converged in a spectacle of unprecedented scale. On one side, the Galactic Empire's flagship Armada, meticulously arranged like a well-oiled machine, projected a sense of sterile invincibility. On the other side, the human fleet advanced with a fluid, organic coordination that defied Empire projections. The moment of arrival was marked by a brilliant flash of guided energy beams and the synchronized hum of engines operating at near light-speed dynamics. Technical sensors recorded shockwaves propagating across millennia of engineered silence, a prelude to the inevitable clash. In the initial minutes of confrontation, the Empire's advanced targeting systems faltered against the human fleet's unpredictable maneuvers. Precise kinetic missiles guided by sophisticated quantum algorithms were intercepted by countermeasures operating on adaptive feedback loops. Graphs and numerical simulations displayed on command interfaces revealed rapid recalibration of trajectories, as human pilots exploited calculated deviations in the Empire's scripted formations. A cascade of energy discharges illuminated the void, each burst a testament to the interplay between engineered precision and intuitive brilliance. Amid the chaos, commanders on the human side communicated in concise bursts of technical data interwoven with tactical insights. Vector Delta confirmed. Adjust angular momentum by 3.47 degrees, one order rang out, showcasing an integration of computational directives with manual overrides. In stark contrast, the Empire's officers clung desperately to protocol, their strategy steeped in centuries-old doctrines that were increasingly ineffective under the novel conditions of this battle. The situation lent credence to simulations that had predicted the collapse of overly deterministic frameworks when faced with live improvisation. Beyond the skirmishes, at point-blank range, long-range artillery units engaged in strategic exchanges of timed energy blasts. Analytical displays provided real-time feedback on energy dissipations and shield resistances, while machine learning models updated risk assessments within seconds. The human fleet's layered defense grids countered precision strikes with asymmetric distribution of force. Telemetry data later revealed that the unexpected use of nonlinear maneuver algorithms had increased hit probability by over 23%, an unprecedented statistic that sent ripples through the Empire's command centers. As battle lines shifted, storylines of individual heroism intertwined with calculated systemic responses. A renowned human pilot, identified only by a service number, executed a daring inversion maneuver that temporarily disoriented an entire quadrant of the Imperial fleet. Detailed analysis later confirmed that this maneuver involved an obscure application of Coriolis force principles, a fact that fueled further research into unconventional flight algorithms. Meanwhile, Empire control nodes exhibited delayed responses, with simulation lag times up to 200 milliseconds, a critical delay when calculated reactions are essential. The clash escalated as the gravitational influence of nearby stellar bodies began to affect ship trajectories. Empire vessels, rigid in their planned orbits, experienced unpredictable drift, highlighting the risk of over-reliance on pre-calculated navigation inputs. Detailed logs from human command centers noted orbital perturbations equivalent to a 0.05% deviation from expected paths, an anomaly exploited expertly during barrage sequences. This multifaceted battle showcased not just technological prowess, but the adaptive capacity of the human spirit, merging raw instinct with high-level technical execution. In the midst of this grand confrontation, all analytical systems pointed toward a turning point. A cascading failure in the Empire's network triggers a domino effect across the fleet. As automated processes attempted to salvage the situation, multiple subsystems overloaded, their circuit diagrams becoming a labyrinth of error codes. With every passing second, the Empire's resolve was measured against unyielding human ingenuity, and as predictive models recalculated the probability of total defeat, the Empire's carefully constructed facade began to crumble. The climactic moment was not just a battle, but a symphony of technical precision and courageous unpredictability. Real-time data streams, equations on virtual whiteboards, and live tactical adjustments converged into a singular narrative where each calculated decision carried the weight of millennia of scientific progress. The scale of the confrontation, both in numbers and in complexity, redefined the very parameters of space warfare. It was a battlefront where every maneuver was an equation, every explosion a variable, and every human decision a moment of defiance against deterministic fate. Ultimately, the confrontation unfolded as an elaborate demonstration of interdisciplinary expertise and innovation. Advanced sensor arrays, real-time computational analysis, and adaptive control methodologies merged to tip the scales in favor of human ingenuity. Every tactical decision was buttressed by rigorous data analytics, while the Empire's reliance on outdated protocols crumbled under pressure. This decisive encounter not only marked a turning point in galactic conflict, but also redefined the application of science in the theater of war. Following the tumultuous confrontation, the remnants of the Galactic Empire lay scattered across the void, their once impenetrable defense grids shattered beyond immediate repair. In the wake of the battle, comprehensive data logs and simulation replays provided technical insights into the systematic failures that led to the Empire's overwhelming defeat. The aggregate analysis detailed how rigid command protocols, unable to accommodate dynamic variables, resulted in cascading errors that propagated rapidly across integrated systems. Quantitative assessments revealed that over 65% of the Empire's key communication nodes were disabled in the first exchange, a shock figure that forced a rapid re-evaluation of strategic doctrines. In the immediate aftermath, specialized teams initiated damage control procedures, meticulously analyzing disrupted energy networks and recalibrating decommissioned systems. Emergency protocols activated redundant backup systems to prevent total collapse of logistical support. These efforts were guided by real-time algorithms that balanced repair resources against the likelihood of further subsystem failures. Archive logs later showed mass data corruption across encryption layers, complicating any attempt at a rapid response. Yet, amid the ruination, unforeseen consequences emerged. Counterintelligence operations uncovered that remnants of Empire technology had been repurposed by independent factions who re-engineered essential components into portable defense units. The analytical models used during the battle also became the foundation for new military innovations, forming the core of adaptive, networked defense systems. In a striking twist, the exact data that once signified a weakness was now being integrated into groundbreaking strategies, exemplifying how destruction can seed future resilience. Furthermore, political analysts noted that the Empire's collapse heralded an era of reconstruction and realignment among remaining powers. Diplomatic channels reopened, and a series of negotiations began aimed at establishing new interstellar trade agreements and defense pacts. These developments were underpinned by economic models forecasting long-term stability once raw military power gave way to collaborative governance. Researchers collated extensive data sets comparing pre- and post-conflict systems, uncovering patterns that suggested the potential for a more balanced power distribution across the galaxy. This period of recalibration was not without significant cost. Multiple regions suffered extensive collateral damage, and the loss of life in critical sectors was irreplaceable. Yet the analytical reviews concluded that the collision of rigid imperial doctrine with adaptive human strategy created a scenario ripe for transformation. Comprehensive post-battle audits and forensic analyses then pieced together every anomaly and system error, offering a blueprint for avoiding similar catastrophic failures in future conflicts with rigorous scientific precision. In reflecting on the intense technical journey of this confrontation, the HFY narrative reminds us that human ingenuity, supported by precise data and adaptive strategies, can overcome even the most entrenched, technologically superior adversaries. The detailed analysis reveals that flexibility in thought and a willingness to innovate are key ingredients for success in an ever-evolving interstellar battlefield. This narrative not only celebrates the spirit of resilience and innovation, but also challenges every engineer and strategist to question established norms. Ultimately, the legacy of this battle serves as a testament to the power of human spirit, backed by scientific excellence, inspiring future endeavors to push the boundaries of what is considered possible in galactic warfare. Engineers and visionaries alike are encouraged to harness detailed data analytics, experiment with radical theories, and implement breakthrough technologies that redefine the very nature of interstellar conflict, paving the way for a bold new era.